What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, once again, the Storyteller. And today, this is a quick one. It's kind of a mini update video just because a lot has happened and a lot is going to continue to happen. That's the best way I can summarize the front end of 2026 for me. As of today, it is January 15th. You're probably seeing this, well, probably close to the bell end of February, I think. And nothing wrong with that. No, nothing wrong with that at all. Only thing is, I now have a second job. I now have my day job. I have college in the afternoons on Monday and Tuesdays. And I'm working a second job, on the days that I'm not, in school. And, yeah, I got a bunch of other personal stuff going on. Not a whole lot else I can say, I guess. Other than if you thought I was going to slow down with a busier schedule, you thought wrong. You would be sorely mistaken. I'm always a couple of steps ahead. I know you don't like hearing YouTubers say that. Typically when a YouTuber says they're always 2 steps ahead, it's not usually the greatest thing ever. At least not history speaking. But, yeah, I mean, getting a second job and going through the first semester of college and all the other updates that are happening at the beginning of this year are going to enable me to progress forward in life in the ways that I want to. Am I going to keep the second job forever? No, I'm not. But am I going to abandon that second job without warning? Absolutely not. We are better than that. I am better than that. But I can definitely see myself doing it for at least a little while and really making the most of it as an experience, as well as the obvious benefits that I get out of it. But I like everybody at the second job. It's definitely a nice place. As of today, I haven't sat down and recorded in a while. I've mainly been trying to get rid of the backlog of stuff that I have. It's not as intense as the last time, towards the end of last year. Everything's much more organized. Everything's much cleaner. I have a system now in place. And I actually have like stuff going in cycles. The only thing that I wish is that I had time to sit down and record and put more stuff in the backlog for me to upload later. The only problem with that is now stuff is going to be like spread apart because I've gone on a big like uploading and editing spree to now the videos are going to be separated, which isn't going to be a terrible thing at the end of the day, really. But it's going to make things a little bit awkward, like looking at it, because I'm going to have to scroll down so far to find shit that's in like the newest stage of the backlog. But it's something I'll get taken care of. The plans that I had for this month, the calendar, not gonna change. I thought about uploading something the other day, and I can't remember what it was. I got so fucking bogged down and held up with shit. I'll hopefully remember it one of these days. Right, yeah, I think I remember what it was now. Don't worry about it. You'll know it when you see it. But anyways, that's an update on me and the channel. I'm going to do my absolute best to stick by my promise of every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as advertised at the end of every single video. A testament to both me and to you. And despite college, day job, and a second job, we will maintain the upload schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Fridays potentially Saturdays. That's never gonna change, so long as I can help it. And based on how things are right now, the main thing is finding time to sit down and edit. I'd love to like sit down and edit during like my lunch breaks, but now I'm answering like emails and shit on my lunch breaks, and I'm trying to take naps on my lunch breaks, so I just have like a little bit of extra gas in the tank. But we can make shit happen. We can absolutely continue to make shit happen. We can absolutely continue to be successful. As we can see, I'm recording right now. I'm getting this VO video done. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Could things be better? I think things could be better, but in order for things to be better, I need to be in a better position. And right now, I am not afforded a better position. I have to earn the better position. One of these days, all of my earnings will have accumulated, and I don't have to have a second job. I don't have to go to college anymore because I'm already done doing all my college courses. But until that day comes, we got to be pushing it 90 miles a minute. And I'm not going to sit here and make excuses on the way to the finish line. That is not the way that I am. So yeah, here's to hoping, things go well. I think things will go well. I'm still thinking about all of the, holiday events that I promised you guys. Still want to try to handle those. Based off some information that I got recently, I should definitely be able to handle those on the dates that I said. Pardon me, burp a little bit. I just had dinner. It is 8:30 at night, and I just had dinner. That should let you know how crazy the schedule's getting. But anyways, guys, yeah, lots going on, and after a certain point, I don't know if you'll see it, but after a certain point, you might see like the bags on the eyes like are a little bit bigger. Maybe my energy level isn't all the way there. Maybe I'm yawning in the middle of a recording session. Whatever the case may be, maybe I just seem like I'm a little bit out of it. But whatever the case may be, I guess just be a little sympathetic to the cause. At the end of the day, I'm not getting paid for this. I don't have the YouTube requirements to get paid for this at the end. So really, at the end of the day, this is a passion project. This is something that I do simply out of, love for the game. And there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely don't have a problem with that, especially if you've heard me ramble on about my personal reasons for wanting to be a YouTuber and how me getting into YouTube all started. But it's not bad. Like I said, I haven't sat down to record in a while. I still have plenty of footage to upload that's unlisted on my channel that I can see and you can't. I have plenty of stuff saved on the PlayStation 5 that obviously I can see and you can't. So we're definitely not sitting terribly. I've also been thinking about what's next in line, because obviously, one of these days 2K26 is going to end. One of these days, Mountain Blade Warband is going to end. One of these days, Destroy All Humans is going to end. And so I've been thinking about, what's next in line. And I would love to go and play some games, but games these days aren't nearly as appealing as, like, nostalgic games. Like, that's why I went back and played Destroy All Humans and, like, Mountain Blade Warband. Games from, like, early to mid 2000s, maybe even like early 2010s. So it's a weird state of, I want to be in the now, like, Code Violet or whatever the fuck it's called, but I saw like the first, I want to say 5 or 10 minutes off of like Radical Bradley's fucking channel, the Rad Brad, and I was just confused. Like, it looked like it wanted to be Resident Evil and the Callisto Protocol all rolled into one, and with and Jurassic Park. Like, why the fuck are there dinosaurs? It just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't mesh with it. It was such a like cluster of like 3 different big ideas. Like you could have done individually, but you didn't. But that's just my personal preference. We're getting to the end of this one, so I'll hit you with the usual. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. I will continue, despite my circumstances, to post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, potentially some Saturdays. I might have to lean off of Saturdays a little bit just so I have more uploads for the promised trilogy. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. This is the Storyteller. Bye-bye.